guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, I guess as usual, I would probably stray away from theatrical films for a bit, and of course mainly focus on some stuff and other aspects and whatnot, but yeah, I kind of figure for this thoughts video, I would probably do another one, probably for the sake of it, because yeah, I know I usually keep it to about movies in theaters as I normally do, but I think it feels good to, of course, kick back every once in a while out of my comfort zone to do something in other forms of media and whatnot, so yeah, I figure that's exactly what I'm going to do, so yeah, I guess pretty much ever since my, pretty much in the last couple of thoughts videos that I did, where of course I talked about The Mandalorian on Disney+, which again was actually a really awesome show. I think I actually did hint that I would probably be looking forward to plenty of other stuff that is currently going on with Disney+ in general. Well, thankfully, just right around earlier tonight, probably depending on when I'm posting this video, I know I'm actually putting this out a day later. Yeah, I think I actually went ahead and actually saw another piece of content that was recently launched onto Disney+, and so yeah, I figured that's exactly yeah, that's literally what I just did, and thankfully, I think it's about time that I would, of course, do exactly that, because, yeah, Disney Plus has been putting out some good stuff very recently, though I haven't really dabbled into it just yet, as it's pretty much a new territory for me with this new streaming service that has been going on for literally a few months now, so, but yeah, I kind of figure that's exactly what I'm going to do, and surprisingly enough, it is, of course, a new movie that, of course, launched on that said service. So yeah, that's literally what happened. So yeah, that movie is, of course, none other than the latest Disney Plus movie that just recently dropped. That being, of course, Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made. So yeah, I figure for this thoughts video, I would. Well, of course, do this movie in particular, as, yeah, I have just recently seen it for myself, and yeah, believe it or not, it has gotten up some good reviews right about now, so I figure it makes sense for me to check it out and see it for myself, just to see how it fares up in such a way, so yeah, that's literally what I did. Alright. Now, I think, before anyone asks, I think I thankfully did a bit of research, and I think Timmy Failure is, of course, based off on a series of children's books that were released a couple of decades back, I believe. I can't remember what time, but yeah, I think I knew going into it, I knew very little about the original books that this movie was, of course, based on, but I think from what I can recall, I think it pretty much, based on my research, it actually tells a story about a little kid pretty much running a detective agency, trying to, of course, solve certain mysteries down in his hometown and whatnot. Yeah, well, of course, having his having a really large polar bear tag along with him, and yeah, and pretty much hijinks would ensue. So yeah, I think it's pretty much the whole story for the original Timmy Failure books in a nutshell. So, but yeah, I think I never thought that a movie. So I think I was actually beginning to wonder on how a movie based around this idea would actually work in such a way, let alone the latest one that came out on Disney's streaming service right about now. Well, I will say this right about now, I think I actually, well, as I said, I did see it for myself just to see how it would fare up in such a way, and, oh man, sorry about that, just had a little bit of a light dinner right about now, so, but yeah, now that I officially saw it for myself, I think the only question I have in my mind is, what do I think of it? Well, I think I will have to say, I think he actually does have some good ideas in a nutshell, though. Yeah, though I guess it could be a little bit more interesting. But now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think just to clear that up right about now, I think it's a good movie, and nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, sure, there are some parts of it that I don't think were actually that gripping, but I dare even say it's actually a pretty clever little movie that I think little kids can actually enjoy. So yeah, I think it's literally what I can say right about now. Now, story-wise, I think it's actually got some good ideas going. Yeah, pretty much sticking true to the original source material while adding some new elements thrown into it, which, yeah, I will have to admit, is actually a pretty interesting concept, and the way it's executed pretty well is actually quite fascinating from what I'm saying, and yeah, most of the, and not only that, I think it's even mixed in with some pretty good writing in a nutshell. I think I think pretty much some scenes actually do work, while others, yeah. Well, I think other aspects, I have to say, some of the comedy actually are pretty good, though it's kind of hard for me to actually get a good laugh every once in a while, but there were some that I thought were actually pretty good, and I did pass it along as it should be right about now, so yeah, that's yeah, it's pretty much what I can say, and not only that, most of the characters, I have to say, they actually do have some good aspects from what I'm seeing, and they actually do pull off their characteristics pretty well, in my opinion. And not only that, most of the acting in this movie, I have to say, are actually pretty good. I have to admit. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say right about now. I think yeah, pretty much like I said, there are some stuff in this movie that I actually thought were pretty good, and some of which are actually pretty interesting, but the one thing that I just don't think actually worked well, in my opinion, is, of course, pretty much the main character, Timmy Failure himself. I think pretty much all throughout this entire movie, I think he's acting pretty much trying to act all serious and whatnot, and only focusing more on running a good detective agency rather than be a normal kid in general, though I can't understand that in a nutshell, but I think the way it's actually being pulled off in this movie, it's just not that interesting, in my opinion. So yeah, and yeah, I think I do get the idea that yeah, I know he's a kid. I think I know he's actually got some good stuff in his mind, but I think I am actually beginning to wonder if the people that made this movie ever wonder if kids really do talk this way. Like, do they actually act all serious? Try to focus more on their inner aspects that people think are weird, rather than being normal. Like, is this really what we wanted to see out of this movie? Having this idea, having been dabbled with before, I'm actually beginning to wonder if I think if the kid actually playing Timmy Failure in this movie ever took notes from all the actors from The Matrix. So yeah, maybe that could be my wild guess right about now. But I think regardless of that, yeah, I think, I guess if anything, it's not bad in my opinion, but it's just not that interesting in my opinion, so, but nevertheless, the direction in this, yeah, I think pretty much the direction on this movie, seeing of how it's a Tom McCarthy movie in a nutshell, I think he actually does pull off some good direction in this movie, and some of which are actually not that bad, in my opinion. I think they actually do play out pretty well, in my opinion. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say, and pretty much not only with, of course, the problem with Timmy Failure's character that I don't think was actually interesting, in my opinion. I think pretty much one other thing that I kind of thought was a big mulled up in my opinion is that plenty of stuff we have seen in plenty of detective movies, well, I think pretty much are done in previous detective movies and are done much better. So So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious right about now. I think with this new twist with what they're given, I think it does sit well on most parts, while other times it doesn't. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say right about now. As a couple of problems I will have to say, but hey, regardless, I think with of course what has been going on with this movie right about now, I actually do think Timmy Failure mistakes were made. I think it's actually pretty good. Not great in my opinion, but I think it's a passable little kids flick that I know the kids will actually enjoy right about now. So yeah, I guess if you got about well over an hour and a half of your time, I say definitely fire up Disney Plus and see this movie for yourself. Yeah, it's not that great in my opinion. I don't think it could have been done a bit better. I think I will have to say it's a passable flick, though. I will have to say I guess I can say it can be criminally underrated right about now. Yeah, that's literally what I can say for a movie called Timmy Failure. It's criminally underrated right about now. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say right about now. So, but yeah, if you got the time, I say definitely check this movie out for yourself. I know you won't regret it anytime soon. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't think it's that great in my opinion. I guess I can still say it's a passable flick in a nutshell. So yeah. That's literally all I can say. So for my final score right about now, I'll of course be fair here and give this a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Like I say, it's not that great in my opinion, but I still think it's a passable movie nonetheless, and I still think it's actually well worth checking out right about now. And yeah, there's nothing much else I could say except it's actually a good movie. Though criminally underrated, but still seems fair enough right about now. So yeah, that's literally all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and let me know in the comment section below if you've seen Timmy Failure, mistakes were made. Yeah, just let me know what you thought about it if you have seen it, and yeah, and of course, as usual, leave me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to book me for a con or event, or just have any questions for me in particular. And yeah, and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty others I have provided if you want to keep up to date with me. And of course, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to keep up to date with me with more videos that I got planned out in the near future. So yeah, that's literally all I have to say right about now. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and yeah, I know it's a rather short or rather quick one for this video, but yeah, I think there was just some stuff in this movie that I do need to get out in a nutshell. So yeah, that I think it kind of makes sense that I would spare about maybe 15 minutes or less of your time to actually get my thoughts on it. So yeah, hopefully with my next thoughts video that I'll do, hopefully it might be equally as good as this. So yeah, I think with of course the movies I have planned out to see in theaters right about now, I am going to be shooting to see Birds of Prey next, and afterwards I'm definitely going to hit up Sonic the Hedgehog next. So yeah, we'll probably have to wait and see what happens when the day officially comes for when I'll do eventually see those two. But once I do, then I'll let you guys know. So yeah, that's literally about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.